my lovelies, welcome back to Cal's Crafts, and hi if you've not been before, welcome. Just sort of do me whip and chat. Don't think it's going to be a long one today. Haven't been doing much or been anywhere far. So I've got me things in my tray, got my cover minders on, got the pen that my husband kindly made me, and off we go. So how's everybody's week going? The sun is shining here. It's a bit cold, but the sun's shining. I can handle a cold if the sun's shining. But this sun makes you feel better, doesn't it? If you can get in the shade, it's nice and warm. But I said anything beats rain, so I'm not going to moan. Sorry about that. The dog's barking. Hang on, I'll go and find out what she's barking about. Well, that was a good start, wasn't it? Apparently somebody she didn't like was walking past the house. I mean, I can't blame her. I won't tell you what type of person it was, but I'll just leave that to your imagination. But every time they walk past, she goes ballistic. So Grant's taking her in the garden. See if that calms her down a bit. As I say, I forgot to say, you will hear floorboards going and people coming and going. Because I have 3 kids, a husband, a cat, another cat, a dog and a hamster. And they're all noisy buggers. Apart from me, because I'm the quiet one of the family. Of course I am. Of course I am. So yeah. So what have I done since I spoke to you last? Well, I had my white live on Sunday, which started off a bit ropey. I was a little bit emotional, shall we say, but then it was all right. But I had my grand crew were in. They were fantastic as usual, and we had a hell of a laugh in the end. So thank you all for who came on Sunday and stayed, even though the hamster and Rachel was trying to control it with Malibu and Coke, but it was quite persistent, but you still stuck around, so I'm thankful for that. Then Monday, I was in meetings with social services, the hospital ward manager, assistant ward manager, an advocate, and it was supposed to be a consultant and a dementia nurse who both didn't turn up. From deciding what's going to happen with my mum. They have decided that yes, she cannot go home, so she has to go into residential care of some sort. So and my dad has said that we'd like her to go in residential care with an EMI unit attached, and that's an elderly mentally infirm unit. So if the dementia gets really bad, they've got everything on hand. But I wanted to go in residential because she'll have quality of life in a residential. She goes into a lockdown unit, she isn't going to have the quality of life because they're not allowed out. They don't stimulate them in the same way. But if she goes into residential, I think she'll really enjoy it, you know, on the days that she can. I don't know where that flew to. Well, the social worker was battling with the ward manager, and the ward manager was battling with the social worker, and we just sat there like with eyebrows rose, and it was like, So I thought, let them battle it out between them. We said our piece, so it's just a waiting game now. Find out where she can go, what's available, and then we'll decide what we like, what we don't like, and what's best for Mum. So I came out of there and my head was banging, and I mean banging. Oh, it was like, do you know what I mean? It was like, oh, typical, isn't it? Oh, knock that over. Yeah, so everything was like, oh, that was just an email. Would you like to? No, I wouldn't. You know, yeah, so that was Monday anyway. So that's all up in the air still. So we don't know what's happening or where she's going. I just wish I could see her. I've been trying to speak to her for the last couple of days, but she's been in the day room doing activities, and I don't like to disturb them when they're doing that because it can agitate them, and I don't want to agitate her any more than she would be. So I said I'll try again. So I'm going to try again after I've done this, because it'll be a bit later than I normally ring, so hopefully then she'll be prepared to talk to me. So that was Monday. What have I done the rest of the week? Don't know. Oh, I'm using paddy wax in here, and I have developed the technique of filling my pens. I watched Anxiety Art Adventures the other day. If you haven't seen it, go over and have a look. I know everybody will have, but she said to cut your paddy wax into a slither. Don't look at how straight my slither is. It's not very straight, is it? And then you just puncture the holes in, look. How fab is that? And it works a treat. The only thing is when you punch it and take it out, press it back down on a hard surface, otherwise it pulls straight out, I found. But yeah, so I'm using my wedding cake. I keep saying I'm going to get one of the others out, but I do like the smell of this one. It's just so nice. So I'm using that technique to do, so I've got them in my pens. Because I like that popping noise that it makes. I just like it. So I filled, oh, that one didn't work, did it? I filled all my pens with them. Well, my free pens. But this one Grant made me, this one that Therese sent me, and this one that I've got from Rachel Ray's Etsy shop, which hopefully she's going to have back up and running soon. So that shall be good. Because she says she's got some more bits and pieces. So that'd be good when she opens that. And we'll go over there and support her, as they say. Yeah, I bought, no, I said I bought Treasure Studio Arts diamond painting a couple of weeks, well, what would it be, 3 weeks ago? No. What are we on? 16, what's 8? 19 days. What's that? 2.5, 3 weeks, whatever. Anyway, I had an email off them today to remind me that because of coronavirus, it takes 3 to 4 weeks for them to process your order, and then it could take weeks and weeks once it's processed to get to its final destination. So you're looking at maybe 3 months, the way they're talking, which is fine. I'm in no hurry. But I thought it was quite nice that they sent another email just to remind me, although they've got it on their opening page that coronavirus is holding them up. But I just thought it was quite nice that they sent a little email just to remind me, you know, that things are going slow and that it will be 3 to 4 weeks before they process it. And then by the time they send it, it might not come out of China for weeks and weeks. So I said, well, it'll come when it comes, won't it? So when it comes, it'll be a nice surprise. That's what I'm thinking. But I like it when a company keeps you informed of what's going on. I think they've done it because they must have had a lot of emails of people saying, where's my stuff, where's my stuff? Because at the very bottom it does says, please do not contact us unless it's absolutely urgent. So I think they've probably been bombarded with people saying, where's my stuff? I've ordered it like a month ago and it hasn't even blinking been shipped yet. Where is it? But I'm not worried. I know they're a good company and they'll get it to me when they can. And I'm really looking forward to having it, because that would be my first Treasure Studio Arts diamond painting. But you'll all know about it because I'll be bragging that I've got one on my channel. And cheers, I've got me coffee. Yeah. So I've got a hot water bottle behind my back because last night, I don't know how I did it, but I slipped or lost my balance, I think, in the bedroom last night when I was getting the jimmy jammies on, and I heard it in the bottom of my spine. And, oh, yeah. So I know that when I move a certain way, it hurts. It hurts. My own fault. So I got Tiger Balm on it. I can't have anti-inflammatory creams or anything because I'm allergic to them. So I've got Tiger Balm on them. Took some paracetamols and that. My lovely hubby made me a hot water bottle. So I've got a hot water bottle behind my back as I'm sat in the chair. I'm sort of sat at a bit of a funny angle, really. To the diamond painting, I mean, because I'm sort of sat that I've got the hot water bottle pushed into my back. Grant said, how the hell did you manage that? I said, I don't know. Probably not paying attention to what I was doing. I've got a habit of doing that. I said, I'm probably talking to the dog. But I know, a couple of days to look after it, keep moving. Plenty of Tiger Balm. Hot water bottle, be right as rain. That's one thing with your back. It hurts at the time, but if you keep it moving, it does eventually help it. If it's just a twig, as they say, just a twig, a twinge, a twitch, a twinge, whatever you want to call it. Oh, sorry, just moving. Yeah, and it also yesterday, you know, the new rules of the supermarket, 2 meters apart, all one-way systems in each aisle. You only can go up in one aisle, down the other. You know, you can't do both. So if you miss some, it's tough luck. You've got to go all the way around. You can't double back. Well, I took Jessie. Jessie has not been out of this house for weeks, apart from in the garden. A couple of weeks, she hasn't even been for a walk. She's doing a keep fit routine in the front room for about an hour a day. So she said, I'm not going out. I don't want to go out. Got nowhere to go. Where am I going to go? No one to see. No one to talk to. So I'm not going out. So yes, I said, right, you can come to Tesco's with me. Your sister's not feeling 100%. So you can, because Millie always usually comes with me. I said, you can come. She said, oh, I don't know. I said, come on. I said, when you go back, when this is all over, and they say, did you have the full corona experience? You're going to have to say no. Because you have not done the Tesco's corona experience. She just looks at me. She says, what the hell's that? I said, nothing like you've been shopping before, my girl. I said, you wait. So it pulls up in the car park and they're all queuing outside. Each behind their own bit of tape, do you know what I mean? About 20 people queuing. She said, are you joking? Have we got a queue in there? I said, yeah, go quick, go and grab a trolley and stuff. I said, and start queuing. I'm not going out there first. I said, well, the queue will be bigger then. I said, by the time I put my disabled badge on, got my stick out, got myself out. She said, I don't care, I'm not going on my own. So, went and queued, and fair play, it was quite quick going down for a change. Sometimes you can be stood out there ages, but it was quite quick yesterday. So, we goes in and I get my little, what do you call little hand things? Oh, what they're called that tot up what you got. You know, you scan each, but scanners, you scan each barcode, and you know, so that when you can go straight through then to the scan and go tills. So I got her to get one of this, and then we started on our experience, and she was fine. We went down the first aisle, and the first bit of the aisle you can go down, and then you do have to turn around and come back on that one because it's where bits of clothes are, bits of household, bits of books, bits of cards. It's just little bits like that on the one side. So as we're coming down that first aisle, you're opposite the main doors coming in. Oh my God. She stopped in horror. This person came in. I don't know whether he was drunk, he was stoned, he was both, he was what, I don't know. Arms are stretched, yelling and shouting and singing, and he was weaving all over the place. So I grabbed hold of Jess and said, get the other side of me now. So he just missed brushing past her, And she's going, oh my God, Mum, is this Corona experience? I went, nope, that's the Landod experience. And by the way, Landod is short from Landrindod Wells, where I live. So I said, nope, that's the Landod experience. I said, that happens very often. She said, oh my God, no wonder I don't like coming shopping. I said, oh, it's fine. I said, just, you know, see him coming, you just go the other way. So we could hear him going round the shop, and then we heard an almighty crash. Something smashing on the floor. He tried to sneak out a bottle of Bacardi by the tills, but he said he was going to the till to buy it, so they couldn't do nothing because they couldn't prove it either way. So there's a massive smell of Bacardi everywhere. So he went. So I said, right, we'll carry on our way now. Well, Jess was queuing in each aisle, and she said, can't we just go? I said, if people pull their trolleys to the side, we can just go the other side and go past them. I said, but if they park their trolleys in the middle, you're not allowed to go past them. She said, oh, for God's sake. She said, what are they doing? She said, they're not even moving. She said, they're looking at shelves. Why don't they move to the sides? I said, because they haven't got any common sense, Jessie. She said, Mum, can I go? Oh, she said, can I go? I said, no, you're staying here with me. She said, oh, she said, have you got to do this every time you come in? I said, yep. I said, you got to go and do this every time. And she said, I said, you always get twats with trolleys that park in. Yes, I did say twats with trolleys in the middle of the aisle when they're browsing. I tell you what, sometimes I think some people, I mean, I'm not the brainiest, but common sense wise, I've got it. Do you know what I mean? I think these people might be brainy, but got no bloody common sense. Or they're selfish, one or the other. I'm always thinking of other people and checking, you know, that I've pulled into the side so people can get past me. And do you know what I mean? I'm always trying to think of other people because they might be in a hurry. They might have a job to go to, or, you know, kids at home, or do you know what I mean? But no, I always seem to get behind the people that just don't give a monkeys. So by the time we got out there, it took us an hour, I think, to get round what we wanted. 3/4 of an hour to an hour by the time we got back to the car. And she said, oh, Mum, do I ever have to come with you again? I went, no. She said, oh, thank goodness for that. She said, usually that would only take us about 15-20 minutes. I said, I know. I said, but you've done it now. So when you go back to school, you can put hand on heart and said you've done the Tesco Corona experience. And she just laughed. So I said to Millie, I said, I don't think Jessie will be coming again. No, Millie don't mind it at all. She's got patience. She'll just stand there quite happily, just chat away. Jessie's like, Grant, want to get in, get what you want, get out. I must admit I'm a bit like that. I like to go, I write my list, I know what I want, I know which aisle it's in. Let's go, let's get it and get out. So today I have gone briefly to Tesco's, but it was very briefly because I just wanted to get stuff for lunch and tea, and that was it. I said I'm not doing a big shop today. I said I'd have thought just, oh no, battling with people today. I said no. So we're having, Grant went to the butcher's, got a little bit of steak because it's on offer. I said I got the mushrooms, so you can do mushroom sauce for me and Jess. Oh, that's it, I forgot. I didn't check to see if we got creamy pepper sauce for him and Josh. I've forgotten about that, but I think I might have one under the stairs, but I didn't check. So I might be in the doghouse later. Never mind. And I think Grant's going to do some chippies with it as well. So I got some frozen chippies in the freezer. So I said that's be a nice treat today. And hubby's cooking today. I did beef burgers in a bun for lunch. And he's doing the tea. So that suits me fine. Oh, did I just drop one? I think so. Oh no, that one's supposed to be there. So I just heard one drop. There it is. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So we'll probably have that about 6-ish because I think Josh is going to go up to Dad's about 3-ish. That's if he wakes up. For an hour. He tends to go up there for an hour and sit with him. And go, well, they sit for 10 minutes and then they go up on the Kevin Common. big hillside, and they go for a walk up on the common ground up there. Usually take the dog up there and have a run round. Just gets Dad out of the house then as well. And he'll go with Josh. Change pens. Yeah, I've been cross stitching most of the week. I gotta admit, I'm really into my cross stitching this week. I'm on the 3rd piece for my out of 5 for my Stitch Mania for May. So I started the 3rd one yesterday, which is the heart for the National Health Service. And yes, my favourite frog was back again. So I did all the one half of the heart and looked at it and thought, that's not even, it's lopsided, and I'd made a mistake about a 1/3 in, so the top part of the heart was all right, and then as I come round that bit there, I'd done a 6 instead of a 7, so it was 1 out, and I just thought, now I've just frogged all that out, and I could have just frogged the top bit and moved it across. So I took out 200 stitches, and I could have took out 30 stitches and then just altered that. Oh man, why didn't I think of that before I did it? Oh, bugger neck. I'll show you what I did. Right, so I'd done that. That there should be 7 across, and it was 6 across, and I'd come down round here and got to here. So I've unfrogged all that, where I could have just unfrogged that and put a 7 there. So what would that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 68, 32, like 42 stitches instead of the 200. I'm a plonker. I am a plonker. What am I? Why do you think of these things after you've done them? Wait till I tell hubby what I could have done. He'd be laughing. But never mind, this is how we learn. This is how you can tell I'm really new to cross stitching, innit? But I'm still enjoying it. I might go and put a jumper on and go and sit in the garden and stitch that bit up while this renders and then uploads, and then see. But yeah, so I've done that one. I've finished the whole balloon, one balloon on the balloon one I'm doing. I'm loving doing a sampler. I've never done a sampler before. Absolutely loving that, and I love the green that I chose. Really chuffed with that. So I've got 2 squares that the letters go in done as well. So I'm really chuffed, and I never knew how. I always thought when people had all these whips on the go, oh, it must be confusing now. How can they have, why don't they just finish one and then, you know, do the next one? Oh, I can see the attraction now. It's so nice. If I get fed up with one, just go on to the other one, do a bit on that one, and then it's fine. Then I can go back to the one that I was fed up with, and I'm just like, yes. So I'm just swapping and changing them, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Why didn't I do this before? But again, it's because I'm new. I don't know these things. You've got to learn them, haven't you? Even Grant said, you're really enjoying cross stitching, aren't you? And I said, yeah. Even when you've got a frog. Yes, yeah. But it's annoying. But I said, it's not going to beat me. I said, I'll be an expert at frogging by the time I finished. I said, and I don't mind. So yeah, and also I finished my stitch, how do you say it? Stitch alone. Stitch alone. I finished the first drop of that, first page of that. And yes, I did frog that as well. But I've done it. I've never done blends before, so I did the blend, and I'd never done a long diagonal before, and there was 3 on that one, and I did them. So I was chuffed to bits. But I am lucky. I've joined one of the groups Sips and Stitches, and they've been very supportive, I've got to admit, and that helps. You know, you can chat. And I did my first Zoom, guys. First Zoom, can you believe it? On Sunday, waiting for the drop of the first pattern. Jessie from Mislaid Pages set up a Zoom for us all, and I think it was 6 or 7 of us were on there, and we were chatting, and then we watched the drop of she got the drop up of the first page together, and it was really, really nice chatting. It was late, like I think it was 11 o'clock our time, I think, when we, or half 10, that was it, we joined the Zoom, and then the drop was at 11 at night. But it was really nice, really, really nice to chat and work on the cross stitching. We were all cross stitching, I think. I was doing my balloons, I think. We just chatted. So I was quite impressed with myself that I joined Zoom. So I've joined another Zoom thing. So we've got another meeting with that. I think it's on Sunday afternoon. But also Marissa McCarthy's got, the Crafty Heifer has got a Zoom thing tomorrow. Is it? I can't remember the times offhand, but that's through her channel. So I'm going to try and join that. So she sent me the link for that, because I think that would be nice tomorrow afternoon to do. No, this afternoon. Or is it tomorrow afternoon? Oh, I can't remember. I must check when I get off, because if I can get on it, I'd like to get on it. No, I'm sure it's tomorrow morning. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, I shall go and have a look. I've got the link on my phone. Yeah, so yes. Done my first Zoom. And this morning Jess was playing on the computer thing with one of her friends, and she said, oh, somebody's put, what was it? AFK on the wrote it up. She said, what the heck does that mean? And I was like, yes, I know something that my daughter don't know. I said, away from keyboard. She went, how did you know that? I said, because I'm clever. She said, come on, cough up. How did you know that? All right. I said, when I did my, when I went on my first live, I think it's, watch somebody put that, and I had to ask what it was because I didn't know. She said, I thought. I said, yeah, but I still knew it before you. So there. I was well impressed that I knew something she didn't know. I thought, yes, I'm with it. Not many things I know when it comes to abbreviations and things. Like I thought LOL was lots of love, which is what I used to put, which it is sort of, but apparently no, it's loads of laughs. And I'm like, you could put that in the wrong place if you think it's lots of love, can't you? So yeah, so I have to be careful what abbreviations I use with what I write, because I have been known to mess it up a few times. Millie said, do you know what you wrote? And I go, yeah, so and so. And she went, nope, it doesn't mean that, Mum. I think you better get rid of it. Okay, I won't do abbreviations. So the only one I use now is LOL, because I know that's laugh out loud. So I think, or is it the, what's the other one? PMSL, is it? That one, which we won't say. I think I know that one. I'd like to say I know more, but I don't. I'm not down with the guys. No. No, I'm an old fart. I don't know. I mean, they had to explain to me what Zoom was, so I could, oh shoot, so I could do it. Press that bit hard, because I had no idea. I've done FaceTime, so FaceTime with my old school friends on a Friday since quarantine. On a Friday evening, we FaceTime. It's about 6 of us, and that's quite nice. And we have a giggle. After 40 years of friendship, do you know what I mean? You lose touch, you gain touch, we lost touch, and now we're all back. Over the last 5 years, I got back in touch again, which has been lovely. So on a Friday, we have only for about an hour, hour and a half. we all have a chinwag, catch up on what's been happening with the families and stuff. So I can manage FaceTime. I'm just getting to grips with WhatsApp. Jessie's trying to get me to grips with Snapchat. She keeps sending me, it's called Streaks. And I forget because, and then you can only watch it, is it once or twice or something, and then it goes, and oh, I don't know. I'm not going to be a tech whiz, I know that for sure. Yes, I haven't done much else. Did I do much else? Oh, I'm really impressed with that, the floss bags that I got. They are brilliant from Bag Z Plus. So I really like them because I still can't get my sewing machine to work. So I ordered them, and if you want to see what they look like, it's on my floss tube because they are brilliant. They make such a difference to your life at cross stitching if you've got one of those, because you just look in there. I'll show you in case you don't watch floss tube. This is my small one. I had this one as a freebie. I'll put it the right way. So this is a 9, and as you can see your letters, your numbers, so you can just go straight in, get it, off to go. You aren't looking, flicking through. And this side, it's got a little pocket, and then I've got a bigger one. I've got 16 pocket, I think it is, as well, which I'm going to kit my balloon one up in. But it is a game changer, that is. So I've got quite a few on there that I want to get. Mind you, I've got quite a few things on Etsy that I want to get. Some nice variegated floss off a few other shops that I want to get. Why I want to get them, I have no idea. What am I going to do with them? I have no idea, but I just like them. So, and I thought, why not? Because there'll be a project they'll think, ooh, that would look nice there. Well, I've just got the right variegated floss for that. I just like them. I just think they're so pretty. But yeah, I'm only just getting into Etsy, but I am loving it. I can see what all the fuss is about, and I like the idea that you're supporting fellow crafters and things, and artists or whatever. I like that idea a lot. And I found, well, with Rachel's help, that if they don't post to this country, just drop them a line and maybe they will. And I've been lucky that the ones I've contacted, as long as you don't mind paying what the shipping is, they'll do it, which is great. Because I was finding things, I'm thinking, oh, I can't have that because it's in America. I can't have that because it's in Australia. I can't have that because it's in Canada. You can't have that. It's in Bulgaria. You can't have that. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite shy when it comes to sending emails or things to people. And I thought, no, just do it. Just ask them. As Rachel says, they can only say no and you'd be no worse off, which is right, isn't it? And I've been lucky that people have said, oh, yeah, if you don't mind paying the shipping, which is going to be, I'll give me a sec and I'll get back to you, and they'll come back and give you a price, and you either say yes or no, whichever. Which is nice, because I'm waiting on one lady to get back to me. She's just waiting for some ingredients to come in to make some stuff for me, so I'll update you on that when that comes through, because I'm excited about that. So what else am I going to be doing this week? When I finish with this on talking to you, this will go away till tomorrow, till my live, and then I will do, what will I be doing? I'll be doing that cross stitch. I should really get the fox out, but I think I might leave the fox cross stitch till after Mania and just concentrate on the Mania projects. I like to do whichever one I've started, whichever one I've started, to try and do a bulk on that one and then do little bits on the others. That's my plan. Whether my plan goes to plan is another thing, if you know what I mean, because the best plans usually go out the window, don't they? So, yeah, so that's what and I haven't done any colouring for ages, and I must get back into my colouring because I've really not done any. I had my new colouring book from Colouring Heaven this week, and there are some beautiful pictures in there. So I do need to get back into doing that. But I'm thinking, do I just concentrate on Mania and the Stitch-Along first, and then once they're done, get back into colouring? And Grant says, don't put any pressure on yourself. If you want to do some colouring one day, just do it, and if you don't, you don't. And that's probably the right way to look at things, not to put any more pressure on myself than I've already got. So that's what I'm deciding to do. And if I feel like filming, if I'm colouring, then I will, and if I don't, I don't. You know. So that's the plan for this week. So there'll definitely be a floss tube this week. If some stuff comes in, it might be an unboxing, but I don't know whether it will be in. I doubt it. So I might actually, if that doesn't come in, I might do a colouring one as my second video for the week, apart from the whip and chat on a Saturday. So I'm trying to do at least 2 videos in the week, as well as my whip and chat, and then the live on the Sunday. Trying to keep to that, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, right. Hang on. Right, everybody, I better go. Sorry, I'll have to cut it short. Take care, look after yourselves. You know what my motto is, stay safe, no matter what. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to leave a comment, just do it below. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Press the notification, that will let you know when I go live and when I'm not. Okay, take care. Bye for now.